Hello, all right, kind of a long overdue one. Arpad asked me this a while ago, and also Gillison, and it's something that I did in the beginning when I didn't know any better. All the grief from many different reasons, and it's the idea that you could subcontract on the exchange. So when I started, I was actually being subcontracted to by Tony, which, oh, don't fall over, which you're not actually allowed to do. But I didn't know that. So Tony would be pinging me jobs across and I'd be doing them, and he's kind of sharing his app with me. So he's got the one app, but he's pinging me jobs off the one app, which doesn't work because you have to keep informed every step of the way. And if a shipper's trying to track you, it's not going to track your van, it's going to track his van. The whole thing doesn't work. But then we started off, and then we started the business, and then we come up with the idea of the Vango Exchange. And the idea is, Al is my business partner, and like I said, we didn't know that it was wrong when we started. And the idea was, and the idea basically is this: so rather than trying to sort of expand your own fleet, what you do, you get the small fleet app, and you get the so you can put apps on other drivers, get them to provide the van and the insurance, and you take a percentage. So the way we'd worked it out was run all the vans, they would do the work. We're working on me. We're working on the fact that in a Luton van I'm bringing in about 12, I was bringing about 12.5 a week. And we thought, well, they won't maybe run like I run, they might be bringing 750 a week. But if you take, and we worked on 20%, so of the 20%, you would get 150 quid a week, get 50 vans on the road, get 10 vans on the road. That's 1.5k a week. And they're doing the work, and all you're doing is doing all the invoicing, controlling the jobs. And the way we'd say it is we would put the app on your phone and we would pay weekly. So they didn't have to wait 30, 60, 90 days. We thought, what a good idea this is going to be. Guys, I'm going to put you straight. It was a disaster for many reasons. Firstly, it's not, I don't think the exchange will let you have more than 10 apps on the phone, or possibly they will if you can prove it's your fleet, but you're not supposed to subcontract jobs onto other people, because that way, when the shipper's booking a job from you, they know you. They know your feedback. But if you're using somebody else, and we were only using people that we'd approved and we'd vetted and we'd done their insurance and all that kind of stuff, suddenly it really muddies the waters. Because they might be giving a job over to someone thinking they're Mr. Fantastic, and then it's gone on to someone who's Mr. Messy, and all things gets very, very messy. Also, there are people out there that have been on the exchange a little while that have worked hard to get where they are. So they've saved, they've gone through that. It's almost like a baptism by fire. Gone through the initial period, done the 2 months, 3 months and not getting paid, scraped it together, big bowl, borrowed, gone to the bank, got some money, got to where they are. And then for someone else to just turn up and go, right, I'm starting now, and get paid, that's not really fair on them. You know, kind of the way it's set up at the moment, with the kind of, there's a certain barrier to entry regarding the amount of money it costs to set yourself up on the exchange, the money it costs to get the app, the fact you have to wait for invoicing, the fact you've still got to be shelling out for diesel when you ain't getting paid. That kind of barrier entry, kind of to a certain degree, and it is only to a certain degree, I believe, stops anybody, just anybody coming along having a go. You've got to be committed. If you don't, you know, if you're not committed, you're going to fall very, very quickly, which means it's probably not the right game for you to be in anyway. So that was from the point of view of other people. It also doesn't work from the point of view of drivers, because the exchange jobs, they sell at wholesale rates. The exchange jobs kind of really are backload rates. If you're going to get your own customers, you should be looking to charge double what you're charging on the exchange. And it's the idea being that you'll get a job from one of your customers going from Luton to Manchester. And then when you get to Manchester, there's a job going from Manchester to Milton Keynes, which you're prepared to do at those exchange rates just to pay your diesel to get you home. So if you're working on the fact that they're backload rates anyway, and then from a driver's point of view, he's doing a job for, like, in a Luton van to Manchester, 180 miles for 180 quid, possibly less because you get a little bit less on the bigger mile jobs, and then he has to take 20% off of that wages already. It's down 150 quid. And then you take off your van, your diesel, your wear, tear, spares. You think, hold on a second, I've driven to Manchester and back and I'm not making any money here. So from the point of view of a driver, really doesn't work. And then you think, well, don't charge them 20%, then charge them 10%. Well, I'm going to tell you also, guys, from the point of view of a shipper, even at 20%, it didn't work. because by the time you take into account the fact that not everybody pays, most people pay, 99% of people pay, but not everybody pays. And then because we're using a factoring company, so we could pay all these drivers weekly, well, that's going to cost you 2.5% of the job on a factoring company, and you're only on 20% to start with. And then the fact you've, like I say, not everybody pays. And then you've got to do your invoicing. You've got to do your time in the office. You've got to pay someone to put the time in the office. You've got to do all your postage, your stamps, all that kind of stuff. I think me and Al, when we drill down to the bottom of it, even if you take 20%, you end up with, there was two of us as well because we're partners, we wound up with about 3% each. So even if they are bringing in £1,500 a week, all these drivers, 3% of £1,500 is 45 quid. And that's a lot of aggravation for 45 quid. And then the drivers want to try and work hard, so they say, we want to run night times, we want to run weekends. You get phone calls at 4 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday going, where is he? It's just grief all round. And yeah, so from a shipper's point of view, it doesn't work. From a driver's point of view, it doesn't work. It's not fair on other drivers, and you're not allowed to do it. So, bit of an error there. I'll put my hands up to that. I did it the hard way, and like I say, part of this channel is I do it the hard way so you don't have to. So I've endured the grief from the right, quite rightly so, from other people, because I didn't know what I was doing, and I still don't. Endured the grief from all the drivers when we're not playing this game anymore. Got 2 trucks, put them on PAYE. They're our trucks, they're our insurance. We just do it. It's the way forward. If you want to build a business, you build a business. You get your own customers. You do the hard work. You go around. You visit people. You give them the biscuits. You do the emailing. You do the Facebook Marketplace. You do the Google. Whatever you want to do to get your own customers, and slowly but surely you build a bit. There just ain't no shortcuts, I'm afraid. So, or if there is, then I'm sure you're not going to tell me about it, because why would you? But that was it. So I apologise for the mistake I made back in the past. But like I say, and I always say about this channel, I'm not the wise guy. I don't know what I'm doing. I've been doing it about 3 years, and I'm learning every step of the way. So, but yeah, there's your big heads up. So if you think, hang on a second, I've spotted a gap on the market here, I could throw a few vans extra, let them do all the work, and I'll just cream off the top. Trust me, it doesn't work. Or if you don't trust me, you decide to do it for yourself, then you can leave me the comment in about 6 months to a year's time going, Pete, yeah, I tried that, didn't work. And that's it. I have got, 27 minutes. I've had a day today. I've been picked up last night. I've been down somewhere near Andover, got that off at 6 o'clock in the morning. Then I picked up in Andover at 7 o'clock in the morning and dropped that in Milton Keynes at 9:30. And it's now 10:05. And I'm going to be off to Northampton and then Peterborough. And then who knows? I'm running out of time on my clock. So, but it's been a good day. I've caught up. So anyway, I don't know what time this video will go out. I'll probably try and put it out at 10:05 so you don't get disillusioned. But bear in mind that this probably happened last week. And in the meantime, hope it helps. Take care. Take money.